Hello, Leo. This is Vanessa from Celestial Soul Tarot, and welcome to your mid-month reading for August 2022. Thanks so much for joining me, and hopefully you're all doing well. We do have a jumper here with your overall theme here. We do have orphaned, right? So some of you could be feeling rejected or unloved or unwanted or pushed away, right? Feeling really isolated, alone. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of grief coming through this card, right? 5 is a number of change, going through a lot of changes internally, externally. Okay. Feeling it just has a rejection type of energy coming through quite strongly. Very difficult. Okay, let's do the rune casting here, see what messages are coming through, lay out the foundation for this reading, and then we will look into the tarot. Okay, what's coming through for Leo at this time? Messages for Leo. There we go. Kind of a dropped pile there. Typically I try to scatter them. There we go. What do we have here for Leo? Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look into the recent past here for Leo. And just a reminder, right, that these readings are timeless, right? Energy is fluid. And so again, it's mid-August readings, but these could move into September, right? So just keep an open mind, right? And just remember that not every reading will be for you, okay? Recent past energy here for Leo. Strong intuition here. Right? Getting in touch with your feelings on a deeper level, right? Maybe getting a lot of emotional healing, emotional release, highly creative energy, right? Maybe feeling it's a lot of dream work or a lot of imagination coming through here, right? Maybe sensitive as well. A little sensitive. Let's take a look here. Knight of Pentacles coming in here. Okay. So yeah, it's a slow moving energy, right? But nonetheless, it does move forward, right? New direction, perhaps, for some of you, putting in the work, putting in the effort. Maybe this is just consistent effort at one situation that you've been doing for a long period of time, loving what you do. Is coming through here. But yeah, there's the 5 of Pentacles, right? So again, this 5 of Pentacles reminds me of orphaned, right? They both 5, the sad energy, right? Feeling rejected, feeling there's a lack coming through here. For some of you, it's financial lack, not feeling the reciprocation in some way. It's like you give, you have a lot to offer, right? You have a lot to offer here, putting in the work, putting in the effort. It's very dedicated, very focused on something. Relationships, marriage, long-term commitment, dating, whatever this is for you. I mean, for some of you, it's a long-term energy, a job, your career path, right? Your hobbies, whatever this is. Dedicated, loving what you do, putting in the work, but there's a lack of not feeling like you are enough, feeling worthy, feeling unloved, not getting enough in some way. Lack of communication, feeling ignored, right? What do we have here? There we are, yeah. King of Wands, okay. So this is your energy, right? Fixed fire, right? Male or female, these are not gender specific readings, okay? So yeah, here you are showing up in your reading as yourself, of course, right? And so here's the thing though, I mean, so you're trusting your intuition, right? You have your emotions, your feelings, you're trusting, you know, there's a strong intuitive guide here, but it's coming across as like divine guidance. You're trusting on a deeper kind of, it could be like more of a spiritual even type of career path that you're working towards. For some of you, it's highly creative energy. Comes across as like even divine, like you're connecting to source, creator, to, be to guide you to what you're meant to be doing, right? And really taking a stand, taking control of your life, taking charge, creating what it is that you want, right? What you're being guided to create, to be helpful, to be of service. I think you have a lot to offer here, right? And you're opening yourself up to receiving all kinds of guidance. And you're getting yourself out there. But we have the Eight of Swords, right? This repetition energy of trapped, feeling like this self-imposed prison of mental, repetitious energy, repetitive thought patterns and fears, overthinking, overanalyzing, right? Let's take a look here, right? As the challenge, what's going through here? I mean, what's coming through here with the runes is that you're meant to go in a new direction, right? Make some changes. Because again, Leo, it's fixed energy, right? If you're aware of that, it's Leo, it's a fixed sign. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio are fixed signs. So it can have come across as a stubborn type of energy, right? We all have Leo in our chart somewhere, right? So that Leo energy or anywhere you have these fixed signs in general is where you want to remain kind of stuck, to do the same thing, to be very focused, right? Again, with earth energy here, I just feel like some of you can be really focused on wanting to do the same thing, having the same goal, not being, it comes across as not being flexible, not opening yourself up to adapt to the new changes. There's a strong challenge here for you to go in a new direction. A card that came out here is the Queen of Pentacles, right? Again, male or female, right? And so this is cardinal earth. This is ruled by Capricorn. And so Capricorn as a cardinal sign, it has this energy of initiating, starting something new, right? And so with that, perhaps in regards to your career, right? I feel for some of you here, again, because Capricorn rules your, that's your 6th house of work. Right? So if that's the thing, I'm Leo rising. If you're a Leo rising, or you put your sun or your moon in your 1st house, Capricorn would be in your 6th house, right? So this to me feels like a work reading or a situation around your sense of stability and security. And there's a new direction that needs to happen here to not stop doing what you're doing, but do it in a new and different way. And that's all it is, to invest in what you're doing, but in a new and different way, to open people up, right? Because for some people, maybe they're getting bored. It's the same thing over and over again, right? Or maybe you're it's almost like you're trying to change it, but maybe you're just changing out faces, or you're just changing out props, or it's the same thing, but you're just not really making real changes. You're just changing out certain, but it's not, it's still the same thing. You know what I mean? If I'm hoping I'm trying to get myself across, but you need to make some actual real changes. However, it's with the same long-term goal that you have for your career. Okay, this is what's coming through here. To get yourself out of this, right? Because I do feel like you love what you do and you enjoy it. And I feel like you have a lot to give back. It just comes across as there's a need to it's like a revise the type of work that you're doing, to redirect your energy and invest it in, and reinvest yourself within the work that you're doing in a new and different way, right? So there's a real need to come up with a plan and have a strategy, right? To put in the work towards whatever this is, to bring it back to life here, because it does want to come back to life. There is movement here. But that's the challenge, is to do something about it, right? Let's take a look into the help here, right? You have the sense of stability, the security. For some of you, the financial backing. You're good. You have the connections. You have the people, right? You're giving, very generous, right? You have a strong sense of inner stability and security, right? Like, let's take a look here. The help, yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Right, so that's the thing. There's a lot of growth. You have achieved a lot of growth, right? But now with the 7 here, it's reflection. You've reached a point of stagnation here. something isn't growing, right? You have to reinvest in it in a new and different way, right? There's that Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's a need to pull away from what you're doing for a period of time here. Take a temporary break, take a time off, take a vacation, whatever this is for you. Take a temporary break from the type of work that you're doing to see if you can revise it and make changes in a new and different way to bring it back to life. Because this here is taking a look at what you're doing, but seeing that something's not working, right? And what can you do to improve it, to make the changes, to make it better, right? And that's the thing, is I feel like for some of you here, there's a sense of investing in it. And I feel like you've put in the time and the energy and the effort into making it grow. And I feel like, yeah, you've reached that point, but it's time to do something new and different here, right? There's a breakthrough, like to open yourself up to a bigger picture type scenario. Maybe, again, if you work through the progress of it, right? So there's a strong need for momentum and movement here. So maybe for some of you, it's getting out and going for a walk, just to move your body and to help you. For some of you, it certainly helps me to relax the mind, and the information just comes, the ideas just show up. It's like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And all of these types of things. So even getting out and moving your body, removing yourself from the type of work that you're doing temporarily, just to get a new perspective, right? Get the bigger picture as to what are you doing for so long that's the same? How can you make it new and different? How can you change it? So it's not, how do I say this? So it's not really the same. It is the same, like it's the same type of work, but it's an elevated type of work. It's time to evolve and grow. You're not growing anymore, right? So I think it's like the need to really think outside of the box, perhaps. Or, yeah, let's just take a look here with we got a card jumper here. A couple, yeah, advice, Six of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy, right? Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is, like I said, it's a work energy for some of you, absolutely. And we have the Hermit. There is a need for you to pull away, to bring some balance back into your life and to reinvest in a new and different way. There's a need to take a risk here. There's a chance of you being able to, and for some of you, it comes across as being vulnerable and getting to the pain, getting to some sort of wound. It reminds me of Chiron. There's a Chiron type of energy in your chart. You might want to take a look at where it is, what house and sign. In any case, the risk here is you investing in something that you're wondering whether or not it's going to work out, right? But I do feel, again, there's a balance that needs to happen here where you're putting in a lot of work and the effort, but maybe you're not getting anything back in return. It brings me back to this orphaned energy, right? So again, it's opening yourself up to receiving assistance. The Hermit here can be very wise, right? It has this wisdom through experience, an old soul, right? So maybe for some of you, it's learning from a mentor, or there's something here where it's opening yourself up to receiving guidance, information, support, ideas, right? If you're feeling stuck in the same old energy, again, it comes across as a stuck energy where you're fixed. It comes across as this fixed, I'm going to keep doing this. This is what I've been doing for so long. I'm going to stay there. But it's not working, right? So that's why you need to kind of reinvent something here in some way. But again, it could be, for some of you, a financial risk with all these pentacles, right? And for some of you, especially just being yourself, putting yourself out there, right? And just trusting in the guidance that you're getting here, absolutely. But again, being open to receive your intuitive hits, right? Again, tapping into these psychic abilities, right? This can come across as very fated type of events. But again, with this wounding energy here of 30 Sag, like there's a lot of difficulties and there's a lot of obstacles and barriers, but it also is an opportunity for gateway, right? It's opening yourself up for this brand new opportunity that can come to life, perhaps through the pain, the difficulty, the challenge, the wound is the way through, and working through that. But also, I'm picking this up as the need to really wait and be patient before making any sort of major decision, especially in regards to your finances, right? And for some of you, I see this as reinvesting in yourself in some way through the type of work that you're doing. So it could actually be improving your skills, improving your knowledge as well, right? I mean, there's always room and opportunities for us to grow and learn. And so there could be something else here where just to keep honing in on the work, the type of work that you're doing, but improving it in some new and different way, like through a new skill, the knowledge, through experience, maybe through a mentor, learning from a mentor, somebody else who has a different perspective, that sort of thing, right? So that can come through here quite strongly as well. But yeah, we do have the Hanged Man coming. The need to see things in a different perspective, right? The need to pull away. And I can also see this as a surrendering energy. Well, the need to surrender and release and let go of what's not working, right? And open yourself up to receiving all kinds of new information, new ideas, new ways of thinking, and to invest in that, right? And there's a strong, again, opportunity to heal here. Again, there could be some sort of wound happening through here because you are rejected. You are maybe feeling unloved or unwanted and not appreciated, not recognized, that sort of thing. So there's like, again, a strong wounding here, again, an opportunity to heal if you were to pull away, take a good hard look at what's not working and reinvest it through receiving, again, help, assistance, maybe for some of you, like I said, a mentor or an opportunity to really work or hone on your skills or a new set of skills, learn something new. Right, so this is what I have for you here, Leo. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.